everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Dr.Nazma and in this video we are going to talk about the mole concept. In fact, mole concept is like basics of chemistry, and without having a clear knowledge about this mole concept, you might have a little difficulty understanding various other chapters of class 11 and 12 like physical chemistry chapters, maybe solutions or balancing chemical equations, redox reactions, etc. etc. So to be able to confident in rest of the parts of your chemistry, let's get this mole concept cleared first. So this this entire concept is gonna be in some parts, like this is the part 1, the first part. So as this is part 1, we are going to work on some really basics. Okay, let's get into the fresh page without any more delay. There you go. First, let's understand what's meant by mole. Yeah, this is not English wala mole, but this is chemistry wala mole. So what's mole? See, for example, if you look at maybe physics or chemistry, you measure the matter, right? Like there are different ways of measuring matter. For example, say, if I'm talking about a solid, what is the preferred way to measure a solid? I would measure it either in kilograms or grams or milligrams. It just goes on that way, right? In case I'm talking about measuring a liquid, then how would I measure it? I would measure it maybe in liters or milliliters, etc., microliters, etc., right? But then in the same way, what if I'm talking about a gas? If you're confused, listen, gases are also measured in liters, right? You might have seen the fuel, the gas that is used as fuel in the kitchen, right? So that also comes in liters. Gases are usually measured in liters. But then if you see, you look at them, you look at the units of measurement that I have written over here, they are all physical state specific, isn't it? And now what if I'm talking about maybe count? I count it in numbers, but then still we call it as 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, right? So it's when you look at these units of measurement that we use, they're all specific to the physical state. They're all specific to the type of measurement that you're talking about, right? But then when it comes to chemistry, it's not like that. Because in chemistry, we use one such unit of measurement, which is like universal. You can use it for a solid, liquid, gas, or you can turn it into a number. You can use that one and only unit for anything, anyhow you want in chemistry. And that amazing unit is called as mole. So mole is nothing but a unit of measurement. Then what's mole? Like for example, if I say what's a kilogram, I would say kilogram is equal to 1000 grams, right? Maybe if I say what's a dozen, it's nothing but 12 in numbers. Then what's the value of mole? What's a mole? Mole is basically a number, and this mole can be converted easily into grams, kilograms, or liters, milliliters, and any other possible unit. So we use mole in chemistry. So mole is a unit of measurement in chemistry. And we use mole to measure the matter. Remember, I'm talking about measuring matter, not talking about measuring energy or something, correct? So now what's the value of a mole? Like what literally does 1 mole mean? 1 mole means 1 mole means 6.023 into 10 power 23 entities. And now what's that? So see, it's like, what's 1 dozen? 1 dozen is 12 units. Maybe what's 2 dozens? 20 units, right? So, 24 units, right? So, when I say 1 dozen, 2 dozen, I'm referring to some numbers, right? Similarly, when I say 1 mole, I'm referring to 6.023 to 10 power 23 units. In that case, if I'm saying maybe 1 dozen of mangoes, if it is meaning 12 mangoes, when I say 1 mole of mangoes, it's meaning 6.023 to 10 power 23 mangoes, which is a huge number. You can eat it for years, isn't it? Like, what does this mean, right? It's nothing but after 6, you have 23 places, which is not at all less. It's 6 0 0 0 0 0 0. It just goes on, So mole is a very bigger value. So let's come back. We are talking about mole concept, and I'm telling you what's mole. Mole is a constant unit of measurement that's used in chemistry irrespective of the physical state. And how do we use it irrespective of the physical state? That's what we are working on. And the value of 1 mole is equal to so-called 6.023 into 10 power 23 units. And now, who have given this representation, who have said that 1 mole is so and so number. It's given by Mr. Avogadro. So on his behalf, we name it as Avogadro's number. So what's Avogadro's number now? Avogadro's number is this 6.023, and the value of 6.023 into 10 power 23 is equal to 1 mole. I hope the point is clear to you. Now let's get into a fresh page. Let's understand how can we convert 1 mole into maybe volume or maybe mass or maybe whatever. Means, why should we convert 1 mole into mass? Just now we discussed you can use mole to measure any physical state of matter. So you must be knowing the conversion also, isn't it? So it's very simple conversion, like too much simple conversion. If I have 1 mole of substance, this 1 mole of substance just discussed is equal to 6.023 into 10 power 23. In number, 1 mole is equal to this value. But then what if I'm talking about in grams, in mass? 1 mole is equal to what? 1 mole is equal to the gram molar mass of the given substance. This has to be taken in grams. Of course, the name representing, but still I'm mentioning it in bracket for your ease of understanding. 1 mole is equal to what? 1 mole is the gram molar mass of the substance. Means what? Means if I'm talking about, say, hydrogen. What is the gram molar mass of hydrogen? We all know it. It's 2 grams, correct? So 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to how many grams? It's equal to its own gram molar mass. That means 1 mole of hydrogen is equal to 2 grams. Similarly, say I'm talking about oxygen. 1 mole of oxygen is equal to how many grams? 1 mole of oxygen is equal to its own gram molar mass. And what's gram molar mass of oxygen? It's 32 grams. Are you able to follow what's happening here? In case you come across any doubt, like something pops in your head that's not, that's not understood or that stands out like a doubt, you can ask me the same through the comments, and you know that very well, right? If you follow my videos, you must be knowing it. So the next one question for you to test yourselves: what is the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen? 1 mole of nitrogen should be weighing equal to its gram molar mass. And what is the gram molar mass of N2? N2 gram molar mass is 28 grams. So 1 mole of N2 is equal to 28 grams. I hope that's clear. So 1 mole is 6.023 into 10 power 23 units by number. And 1 mole of any substance will be weighing equal to its gram molar mass. That's really good. But what if I'm talking about a liquid? What do you think? 1 mole of liquid is equal to how many liters or milliliters? In fact, it is equal to 22.4 liters. Means if I'm talking about 1 mole of any liquid, say I'm saying 1 mole of maybe water, should be equal to 22.4 liters. Fine. What if I say that I'm talking about 1 mole of what's your favorite drink? Is it Coke? 1 mole of Coke means how many liters of Coke? You have 22.4 liters of Coke. Isn't it too much? Enough? Now, similarly, what if I'm asking you about maybe 1 mole of milk is equal to 22.4 liters? Oh my god, it's too much to drink. How many of you escape from drinking milk every day? How many of you make excuses every day to your mom? I used to make a lot when I was a kid. Now I'm safe now. Yeah. So let's go back. 1 mole of any substance is equal to how many units? Avogadro number of units. 1 mole of any substance weighs how much weight? It weighs equal to its gram molar mass. And 1 mole of any substance would be occupying how much volume? It would be occupying a volume of 22.4 liters. But then you know what? All of these magics, all of these conversions are possible in standard conditions. Means you have to maintain the conditions when you are doing these conversions. What conditions? Say, if you are taking 1 mole of substance and it is equal to its gram molar mass, only when you maintain STP. Now what's STP? STP is standard temperature and pressure. Means there is a particular temperature and pressure that you maintain when you do calculations and measurements in chemistry. Okay. So the value of temperature is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. You can convert it into Kelvin, 273 Kelvin. In fact, it is 273.15 Kelvin if you want to be very specific. Pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere or maybe 76 centimeters on mercury barometer. You can also convert it into 760 mm on barometer again. Cool. So 1 mole of substance is equal to its gram molar mass. When? Only when you are maintaining STP. Similarly, 1 mole of substance will be consisting of 6.023 into 10 power 23 particles only when you maintain STP. If you don't maintain this temperature and pressure, this conversion is not applied, right? Got it, everyone? Let us quickly summarize whatever we spoke right now. We were just understanding the basic level, entry level of mole concept, and we understood what's mole, a unit of measurement used in chemistry, and the value of mole in terms of number. Tell me, what is it like? Just try to tell yourselves. I know you can't tell me right now. It's equal to Avogadro now. What is this n right now? Array, Avogadro's number ka symbol is n, right? It's signified with n. Or in some books, you also get to see it as Na, which is nothing but 6.023 into 10 power 23. By the way, let me tell you something. If you look at some books, they'll represent this as 6.022. In fact, it's a 6.022 and there's a huge number. I rounded it up. Many books round it up to 6.023. It doesn't make big difference. You take it as 6.023 or 6.022. It's up to you. You can choose any, but you'll get full marks in exam whatever you write, either of them. 1 mole of any substance will occupy 22.4 liters and 1 mole of any substance will be weighing equal to its gram molar mass. In chemistry, mass and weight is same. You know it, right? Yeah, fine. So now what? This 1 mole of substance is equal to all of them only under STP conditions. Temperature is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. Pressure equal to 1 atmosphere. Cool? Have you understood? But then you know what? 1 mole of substance is equal to gram molar mass of the substance, I said, right? But then you must be knowing the gram molar mass of the substances. There are a few of them that you must know, and in the next video we'll be covering that, nothing to worry. So as said before, guys, mole concept, it helps. It helps you to develop that ease with chemistry, a lot of physical chemistry chapters. So let's learn it step by step. Today's is the first step, it's foundation. So if you're clear with that, that's cool. If any doubts, ask me in the comments and you will have the next level of mole concept being recorded and uploaded very soon. And also let me know what do you want to learn so that I can help you with the same. So guys, I'll see you in one other video. Until then, bye everyone.